Don't be lazy, take action. Now, as Brian Tracy famously said, if you want to change, take action, take action. Now, however, sometimes you may find it easy to procrastinate. Procrastination not only steals your time, but also robs you of opportunities and experiences in life. It's crucial to develop a habit of acting promptly when there's work to be done. Building a reputation for being swift, independable is essential. One remarkable advantage of having a sense of urgency in moving swiftly is that the quicker you work, the more you improve. Speed leads to increased experience, learning, and ultimately greater competence. Moreover, it gives you more energy and makes you feel excited. Procrastination is a curious habit. We often procrastinate because it feels easier than working, but afterwards we're left feeling awful for not productive. Have you ever spent a whole day working on your business or doing what you love only to sit down later and think, I wasted the whole day? But when we actually do things and chase our dreams, we feel great. Feeling good makes us want to do more. And when we do more, we make our dreams come true. Successful people get more done than others because they have good habits. They don't limit their dreams. They dream big and write down their goals. They focus on what they need to do, doing things they love and trying to get better at them. They use their talents well and always push themselves to do better. They're good at solving problems and making their company successful. They're also good at using their time wisely, getting the most out of every minute. Successful people stay focused on their goals and work hard to achieve them. On May 17, 2014, Admiral William H. Mack addressed the graduating class of the University of Texas at Austin on their commencement day and strongly stated that if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. If you don't like how things are, change it. If you're not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. I've often thought about the journey of success, and one key element always stands out: the power of determination. It's like steering a ship. Even with a great boat crew, without a clear direction and drive, you'll just drift. Think about the last time you really didn't want to do something. Maybe it was a tough conversation. Maybe it was a project that seemed insurmountable. We've all been there. Haven't we? That moment where the easier choice is to say, I'll do it tomorrow. But here's the thing, tomorrow becomes the next day and the next, and soon enough what was a molehill be a mountain. Right now, what separates success from standing still is doing something. Doing something is the basic ingredient for all success. It's not just about knowing things or being talented. It's about putting that knowledge to work, making the most of that talent. You could be as smart as Einstein, but if you don't take action, it's like having a library full of books that you never open. Start from wherever you are. And with whatever you got, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. You cannot make progress without making decisions. Let's switch things up in the next 90 days compared to what you did in the last 90 days. Try something new, whether it's picking up books to read, adopting new health routines, or improving relationships with your family. It doesn't matter how small the change is. Even if the circumstances stay the same, we can still change ourselves. We can change what we do. Success is just a matter of sticking to a few simple habits every day. There are a few basic principles to grasp here. Once you understand them, a lot starts to make sense. At times, it's difficult to admit and stop blaming outside factors and instead start taking responsibility. Making that shift can be tough. I personally struggled with it too. Then someone shared a valuable insight with me. Focus on investing more in yourself than in your job. That completely changed my perspective. They explained, if you focus solely on your job, you'll earn a living. But if you invest in yourself, you can create wealth. It was a revelation. When I was 25, people might have said, Jim Ran is a hard worker. And indeed I didn't shy away from putting in extra hours. But despite my efforts, I had little money and many unfulfilled promises. Why? Because I was concentrating on working hard in my job rather than on improving myself. Let me tell you, if you grasp that simple principle and begin the process today or at the latest tomorrow, take tonight to think it over and start on the journey of personal development. You can increase your income. Economic benefits are just the beginning of what you can gain by focusing more on improving yourself than on your job. Concentrate on sharpening your skills, refining yourself, and nurturing the qualities that make you more valuable to the job market. Believe me, your whole life change dramatically. Promotions easily within reach, adding more value to your company. No problem at all. Money, not a concern. Future prospects, no need to worry. The key is to focus on the right things, not external factors. Don't try to change the external circumstances. Instead, let things naturally work in your favor. Focus on improving yourself internally, your mindset, attitude, personality, language, communication skills, and all your abilities. Once you start making personal improvements, everything will transform for you. Life success is something you attract by the person you become. Success is not something you pursue. It's like chasing a butterfly. You can't quite catch it. Success is something you attract by becoming an attractive person. By age 31, I became a millionaire purely through economic means. It took me 6 years from 25 to 31. Unbelievable, right? Always remember, be a student, not a follower. Here's the key: shape your own life, be your own person. You don't have to follow anyone else's model. Be yourself. Buy what you want. Listen to what you want. Make changes or stay the same. It's your life. No one else's success isn't about stereotypes or material possessions. It's about continuously unfolding your own life's design and making it whole. That's what success truly is. I want you to reflect on your own dreams, your own ambitions. Dreams have you given up on because someone said they were impossible? It's time to let go of those doubts. It's time to sail into the vast, limitless potential that awaits each of us. Our belief in ourselves is the compass guiding us through uncharted waters. This belief is the wind in our sails, propelling us forward even through the toughest storms. It's the foundation of all. The moment you begin to believe in the possibility of achieving your dreams, that's when the magic begins, my friends. Think of belief as a seed planted in the fertile soil of your mind. It requires nurturing care, and most importantly, it needs the sunlight of positive thinking and the water of relentless as action. However, belief alone isn't sufficient. What shapes this belief into something tangible and real? Vision. Vision acts as the lighthouse guiding our ships through the fog of uncertainty and doubt. It's the mental image we create of what we aspire to become, of where we envision ourselves in the grand scheme of life. As we journey through self-belief and vision, we encounter a vast ocean, waves of fear and doubt. These waves try to push us back to the shore of comfort. But every achiever had to cross this ocean. Fear, doubt are not just obstacles, they're also signs that we're leaving our comfort zones. Feeling fear is natural when we tackle something significant, but it's in these moments that we must find the courage to push ahead. Here's a strategy that helped me confront your fears and act despite them. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite being afraid. Each time you face your fears, weaken them and gain strength, wisdom, and confidence. I faced my fair share of fears and doubts. There were times when I doubted myself, moments when doubt almost suffocated my dreams. But I learned to ask myself, what's the worst that can happen? Most times, the worst wasn't as bad as I imagined, and when it was, I realized that not trying, not giving my dreams a chance was a bigger risk than failing. So how do we put this into practice in our lives? Begin by acknowledging your fears, not as adversaries, but as indicators guiding you towards growth. Then take small, steady steps to confront them. It could be speaking up in a meeting, sharing your ideas with a colleague, or tackling a challenging project. With each step, you'll notice your fears weakening and your confidence growing. When doubt creeps and challenge, it hold on to the belief in your vision and past successes. No matter how minor, remember, every great achievement starts with a courageous first step as we journey forward. Let's welcome our fears and doubts as companions, not obstacles. They're here to strengthen us, shape us into individuals capable of extraordinary feats. The courage to, despite fear, the resilience to overcome doubt. These are the qualities that set dreamers apart from achievers. Let's be the achievers. Let's take those uncertain steps towards the future we envision, because beyond fear and doubt, lies a world brimming with opportunities waiting for us to seize them. Our quest for self-improvement, having conquered fear and doubt, we now navigate the waters of discipline and consistency. This phase tests our determination, our commitment to the path we've chosen. It's about doing what's necessary even when the initial enthusiasm wanes. Discipline and consistency act as the engines propelling our journey forward, especially when enthusiasm wanes. Consider discipline not as a burden, but as a liberator. It's the discipline to rise early, to pursue your dreams, to resist distractions, and to persevere when results feel distant. Consistently doing what's right, even when it's hard, is the key. This consistent effort is the magic that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. So how do you cultivate this discipline and consistency? Start small. Establish routines that support your goals. If you're writing a book, commit to a page a day. If you're training for a marathon, begin with a mile. It's not the scale of the action, but the regularity that matters over time. These small steps accumulate akin to compound interest, yielding significant results. Additionally, track your progress. Keep a journal, make checklists, whatever works for you. Observing your advancement, no matter how slight, fuels motivation and serves as a reminder that you're moving forward. And remember, discipline is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. There will be days when you stumble, and that's normal. What's crucial is getting back on track, allowing a setback to derail your progress. Just picture for a moment a world where everyone practiced perfect self-discipline. Imagine people fulfilling every promise they made. Envision the achievements, the transformations. Now I know what you're thinking. That world sounds ideal, maybe too good to be true. But here's the secret: that world begins with you. It starts the moment. Decide to take control of your life. Self-discipline is about taking responsibility. It's making choices, not excuses. It's about saying no to things that harm us and yes to things that help us grow. It's committing to yourself and keeping that commitment. It's easy to be disciplined when someone is watching, but true self-discipline is what you do when no one is looking. It's the choices you make in those quiet, unseen moments that truly define self-discipline. Go beyond just getting things done. It's about the peace of mind of being in control of your actions. It's the pride of looking back at your day and realizing you did what you set out to do. It's the confidence that grows every time you keep a promise to yourself. This confidence is priceless and radiates into every aspect of your life, bright lightening it. Like the morning sun, however, self-discipline is also a challenge. It's a muscle that needs constant exercise, and just like any muscle, it can tire, it can feel strained, but that's a sign it's growing stronger each time you push through the temptation to give up. You're not just moving closer to your goal, you're also building your self-discipline muscle. You're teaching yourself that you can do hard things, that you can overcome challenges, and that in itself is a victory. Think about the last time you really pushed yourself, when you went beyond your comfort zone. How did you feel afterward? Exhausted, perhaps, but also exhilarated. Right, that feeling. That's the power of self-discipline. Self-discipline also means being able to delay gratification. It's about seeing the bigger picture, understanding that the pain of discipline now is nothing compared to the pain of regret later. It's about choosing long-term satisfaction over short-term comfort. Mastering self-discipline doesn't mean you'll never fail or falter. We're all human after all. It's about how you respond to those failures. Every setback, every obstacle is an opportunity to practice self-discipline, to get back up, dust yourself off, and move forward with even more determination. With self-discipline, there's nothing we can't achieve, no dream too big, goal too distant. It's your strength and your guide. Embrace it, nurture it, and watch. It transforms your life in ways you never imagined. You know, there's one quality that I've dedicated my life to embracing, and it's the key to being unstoppable. I'm not sure if I've fully mastered it yet, but I'm committed to improving every day. Being unstoppable means deciding that no matter what challenges come your way, you'll keep going. Even when things get tough, you won't give in. It's about choosing to persevere even when you feel tired or worn out. And let me tell you, There's nothing quite like knowing that nothing can stop you. It's the foundation.